But then there's ROOK. I can't help but feel like your response to his message affected your relationship, and not for the better. I can't say he took that information sitting down. He seemed rather upset. Well, I don't care, he sounds like a loser then.
Yeah,
I feel
really.
like he'll hold this against him, but perhaps this brings up the chance to make it up to him to overshadow this error. I feel like I do not connect with this character at all. I think that momentary pitfall from telling the truth is better in line with the intent behind. It's just so much simpler to tell the truth, no matter how those wrong react. Speaking of lies, I start to feel a wave of guilt overcome me. I thought that maybe Keela would be super impressed with who I was, but telling him and breaking that NDA really didn't give me any headway. I'm pretty sure I just broke several laws. I really hope there's no way for ROOK to find out about this. I cursed myself for a moment, wondering why I thought it'd be cool for Greg. The events of the train ride seemed to be playing through my mind like clockwork. I wonder over and over, what would have changed if I said different things? Was I happy with what I said? I don't remember the last time I got so analytical. Perhaps it was because of that weird vision I have. I can control my destiny, or something like that. What a ridiculous thought. If I could control my own destiny, I don't think this is where I want to be. Or would it be? What the heck? At that exact moment, I felt intense pain attack my chest, and all the colors got inverted. More pain than I have ever felt before. Pulses with my heartbeat. It's unbearable. I go clutch my gut instinctively, only to find out that I cannot move. Everyone around me seems to have frozen in place. The pain radiates through my body until eventually settling in my head. I feel a burning pain. My eyes start to water, and I feel a tear stream down my cheek. I can't move. I can't call for help. But then I feel that paw on my shoulder again. And the pain fades away. What the hell? I'm glad you're starting to ask the important questions, Fizzle. What would have happened if I said something different? How will the world shape around this? Analyzing our choices is the only way to ensure we make the correct ones in the future. For example, you express interest in the idea of a maid cafe with Keela. Do you really have time for that? I figured that such juvenile concepts were beyond me. Not to mention how many avenues that will all cut off. Soon, you'll be surrounded by new and interesting people. No need to plan with someone outside of that circle. But I digress. If that is truly something you desire, I have no way to change that, as it is what will happen. But then there's ROOK. I can't help but feel like your response to his message affected your relationship, and not for the better. I can't say he took that information sitting down. He seemed rather upset. Well, I don't care, he sounds like a loser then.
Yeah,
I feel
really.
like he'll hold this against him, but perhaps this brings up the chance to make it up to him to overshadow this error. I feel like I do not connect with this character at all. If you only had waited a few minutes to respond, however, the train began working quite quickly. But there's my issue. The train stalling did not convey the internal workings of your mind. If anything, you were excited to arrive and begin your adventure. So then why? It appears that even I do not know everything. Perhaps that is best. I remain ignorant in some capacity, much like those around you should have. Why did you tell Keela of your involvement in this contest? That seems odd. I do not endorse the breaking of contracts in any way. I feel that if Keela is the type to talk, you could be in deep trouble. Is this like Is this guy like my character, but the exact like opposite of my character? He's like the anti or something.
I don't know.
So
That's what it's sounding like.
A choice is not simply a choice. A choice is a consequence, whether you or not. And a choice is a chance for deep reflection of both you and others. So, for all of our sakes, I hope that you put a little more thought into your choices from here on. I didn't think they were bad choices. Alas, my input can only go so far. The choices are still yours today. I can partake in the reflection. However, we are unable to change what has already been done, unless you make sacrifice. We lack that power, unless you say, I know you feel like I owe you some answers, and that might well be true, but they do not come so soon. Okay, save me time. I was immediately shot back to my own reality. Oh, there goes gravity. Or at least the reality I was comfortable with. The previous encounter solidified the fact that this was not a dream in any way, or maybe I'm insane. I don't know. That just happened. Dude, are you coming? Oh man. Too much info. We shouldn't stand here all day. Huh? I noticed Akila standing there, his backpack wrapped around his shoulder. He's got a freaking acorn on his hoodie. His hoodie's got an acorn logo on it.
Wow.
I too was holding my luggage. Did I just lose some time? You sure started acting strange all of a sudden. Did I say something wrong? I really should start watching what I say. I assure him he did nothing wrong. Something that I feel I will be doing a lot while I'm around him. I just shrugged my shoulders, and we continued to exit the train together. We were the last two on board. At least he waited for me. I'd be clueless and terrified right now. Not something I want to be. Alone and scared in Tokyo? Yikes. When we exit the train, we notice there aren't too many people standing around. That's odd. We were standing there so long that the initial rush already subsided. I think for a moment and decide not to ask. If I asked Keela how long we were on the train together after it stopped, it would not help his view of my being sane. I decide to leave it be, though I wondered just what happened exactly. While I was conversing with that enigmatic man, my body had to have been moving back to real world. There's no other explanation for why I was all of a sudden standing up with my luggage in tow. It's actually a terrifying thought, and so I decide to push it away. Well, I guess this is it, huh? I kinda pictured a grander entrance, but there's really nobody here. Oh well, I should have expected less. The less you expect, the less chance you have of getting disappointed, right? That was sure an odd way of looking at things. Of course, I'm sure no one would ever claim that Kilo is normal. He sure was a character. Hey, pull out your phone. We should exchange numbers quickly, just in case. I'll make sure to keep you in the loop about those maid cafes. It would definitely be great to hit one up together. He pulls out his phone and holds it straight out. I pull a phone out of my pocket and do the same. Phones these days had SIM cards that were outfitted with NFC technology. This allowed the exchanging of contact information when phones were near each other. Of course, you had to unlock your phone, the screen had to be on. This kept you safe from sending your phone number to every person you brushed up against. You got Keela's contact information. Thanks, man. It was nice to meet you. Slowly starts to scurry away. I guess most of our correspondence from now on will be over text message. At least I hope it would. Getting phone calls is weird in this day and age. Wonder where I'm supposed to go. Rook never told me a specific spot. He just said to meet him at the train station. Figured that he'd be right there when I got off, but I don't see him. Wander aimlessly over the place for a few moments before deciding to give up. This is what phones are made for, after all. But just as I pull it out, I'm frozen in absolute fear as I feel a paw rest abruptly on my shoulder. What? No, not again. Oh, it's a different person. Hey, you look terrified. I dislike that. What? Don't look at me like I'm not supposed to scare you. It's your tolerance for fear that's the problem here. Oh? What a relief. This must be Rook. It's not happening again.